we are going to use it. Reading time, reading time. It's reading time. Okay. The title of, who started this? Okay, reading time. Our story is about the boy who cried wolf. Listen, I want to explain the genre first. The genre of this story is fable. What is the genre of this story? The genre of this story is fable. Fable is a made-up story. It's not a real story. Fable is a made-up story that teaches a lesson, okay? And it has a beginning, middle, and end, okay? Remember, fable is a made-up short story that teaches a lesson. I'm going to ask someone, so make sure you're listening to me, please. It has beginning, middle, and end, okay? And also, a fable may have animal characters that speak and act like people. I'm going to repeat. A fable is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. It has a beginning, middle, and end, okay? A fable may have animal characters that speak and act like. Any question? Neen Sufan? Any question? Okay. I'm going to start reading and then I'm going to ask about the genre. So please listen. If you didn't understand, raise the computer hand. The title of our reading is The Boy Who Cried Wolf. It's a very nice story that teaches a nice and interesting lesson. Long ago, a shepherd boy sat on a hilltop watching the village sheep. Shepherd is a boy whose job is to look after sheep. Okay? Shepherd is a boy whose job is to look after sheep. Done? Done. He was not fond of his job. He didn't like his job. He didn't like it one bit. He would have liked something wonderful to happen, but nothing remarkable ever did. Aline, in the first paragraph, can you give me a word that means remarkable? It's in the first paragraph.
Yes, wonderful.
Bravo. We can find the meaning of the word remarkable. Remarkable means wonderful. The shepherd boy watched the clouds move softly by to stay busy. So he was sitting and watching the clouds. He saw horses, dogs, and dragons in the sky. He made up stories with these things as characters. He was just watching the clouds and imagining why, because he didn't like his job and he was bored. Let's continue reading and then I'll ask some questions. Then one day he had a better idea. He took a deep breath and cried out, Wolf, Wolf, the wolf is chasing the sheep. Let's see. The villagers ran up the hill to help the boy. When they got there, they saw no harmful wolf. The boy laughed. Shepherd boy, don't cry wolf unless there really is a wolf, said the villagers. So the villagers got angry. They went back down the hill. That afternoon, the boy again cried out, Wolf, wolf, the wolf is chasing the sheep. The villagers ran to help the boy again. They saw no wolf. The villagers were angry. Don't cry, wolf, when there is no wolf, they said. The shepherd boy just smiled. The villagers went quickly down the hill again. Ranim, why were the villagers angry?
The villagers were angry because the boy was lying. There was no wolf.
Okay. Jude, why do you think the boy did these things? He just said wolf, wolf when there is no wolf. Why? Do you think because he was happy?
No.
Because he was bored? Because he was bored, right? The boy tricked the villagers because he was bored and he didn't like his job. Okay? That afternoon, the boy saw a real wolf. Let's see. He did not want the wolf to grab any of the sheep. Grab means, who can tell me? Wait. Jude
Math.
Fawaz. Jude Fawaz, can you tell me the meaning of the word grab?
Okay. Grab means like he grabs the pen and
Bravo.
like
Something quick. Okay. The boy, okay, he did not want the wolf to grab any of the sheep. The boy thought the wolf would snatch one of them for a delicious, tasty meal. The word thought is the past tense of think. The boy thought the wolf would snatch or take one of them for a delicious, tasty meal. A sheep would be a big feast for a wolf. He quickly jumped to his feet and cried, "Wolf, wolf!" The villagers thought he was tricking them again, so they did not come. That night, the shepherd boy did not return with their sheep. The villagers found the boy weeping real tears. He was crying. "There really was a wolf here," he said. "The flock ran away." Flock means the group of sheep, okay? The flock ran away. When I cried out, "Wolf, wolf," no one came. Why didn't you come? Ibrahim, why didn't the villagers go to help the boy when he cried, "Wolf, wolf"?
because
Who can help? Ali Aysam Bazoon.
he's chasing.
No. Lean Sufan,
Not
Lean Sufan, can you help?
Miss,
Okay.
I can help.
Okay, Lean. Why didn't the villagers go to help the boy?
Because the villagers thought the boy is lying.
Bravo, because the villagers thought that the boy was tricking them as he did.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue reading now. A kind man talked to the boy as they walked slowly back to the village. In the morning, "We'll help you look for the sheep," he said. "You have just learned one of life's important lessons. This is something you need to know. Nobody believes a person who tells lies. It is always better to tell the truth." Muhammad Khalifa, what is the lesson that the boy learned?
Yes.
What is the lesson that the boy learned?
Do not lie.
Bravo, that nobody believes a person who lies. So now, after we've read the story, we can know why is this story a fable. It's a fable because it is a made-up story. It's not a real story. and it teaches a lesson. What is the lesson? The lesson is that nobody believes a person who tells lies. I'm going to tell you the story in a short way, okay? Uh, it's about the shepherd boy, okay? The shepherd boy has a problem. His problem that he was bored and he did not like his job. His job was watching the village sheep. The shepherd boy tried to solve his problem. How? By crying wolf when there is no wolf. The villagers ran to help the boy, but they were unhappy or they were angry because they discovered that he had lied. And then when a real wolf came, the villagers didn't help the boy because they didn't believe that there was a real wolf. Is it a nice story? Is it a nice story? Who liked this
Yes,
story?
and Miss, we also had that book of the story. I like it.
I love this story.
Bravo. Ranim, what were you saying?
I was saying that we have a book of that story and even have it now in the English book.
Okay. What did you learn after reading this story? This animal story. What did you learn?
I learned if I lied, nobody will trust me again.
Bravo. And Huda Watfa, what is the genre of this story?
Genre?
Yes. Noor Hussein, what is the genre of this story?
Fable.
Fable. Can you explain? A fable is?
A sort of story, and she learned that.
It teaches a lesson.
Yeah.
Okay. Iba, any question before I start solving the mention?
No.
Okay. Let's continue. You can find this page in your booklet. It's page 42. Open your booklet, unit 2 to page 42. If you don't have the book yet, it's fine. Just listen to me. This is a short story about the same genre, fable. Who's gonna read? Jude Junior, read the text.
Yeah.
Read the text. Read the short story.
The fox and the grapes.
Fox and the grapes.
Okay. One day the fox saw a
Go ahead, Jude.
He could not reach the grapes. The fox walked away. Those grapes must be sour, he said. It is easy to dislike something you cannot get.
Bravo. So the title is The Fox and the Grapes. One day the fox saw a bunch of grapes high in a tree. He could not reach the grapes. Why? Because the grapes are high in a tree. The fox walked away. Those grapes must be sour. He said, he is talking, and he said, those grapes must be sour. It is easy to dislike or hate. The word dislike means hate, not to like. It is easy to dislike something you cannot get. So the lesson in this story is that, yes, Iba,
What page?
42. It's here. You can see.
Okay.
So it's easy to dislike something you cannot get. Number one, Alice, how can you tell that this text is a fable? How can you tell that this text is a fable?
Give us a lesson.
Bravo, it is a made-up story that teaches a lesson. You can only write this, and if you want, you can also add it uses animals as characters. Correct, bravo. Number two, Ali Hussein Bazoun. What was the problem of the fox? Ali Hussein.
Catch the grapes.
What? What was the problem?
Grapes.
Okay, the problem is that the fox could not reach the grapes high in the tree. Okay? Iba, number three.
Miss,
Yes, Iba.
I'm in 42, but I'm in 42, but there's no like this.
Can you show me the
I saw you.
two? Is it unit two?
Look, I only see this. This is page 42.
Is it
43,
unit two?
42. Yes.
Has his booklet. No, this is unit one. This is unit one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but my mom did buy unit 2.
Okay, fine. She can print it out. Okay. Okay. Can you solve number three?
Okay.
What lesson does the fable teach? What did you learn from this short story? You need help?
Yes, miss.
No, yes.
Okay. What lesson does the fable teach? Aline?
It is easy to dislike something you cannot get.
Bravo. It is easy to dislike or
2
hate
points of football.
something you cannot get. Did you understand it, Iba?
2 kind of football.
No. I'm talking about this story, the fox and the grapes. It is easy to dislike something you cannot get. Simple. If you cannot get something, just dislike or hate it. Thank you. I'm going to move on. We have 2 questions related to our story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Hussein Khalifa, what is the boy's job? What is the boy's job?
To chase sheep.
Bravo. The boy's job is to watch all the sheep that belongs to the villagers. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Ali Isam Bazoun. Why didn't he like his job? What do you think? Why didn't he like his job?
Because it was boring.
Bravo. The boy didn't like his job because it was boring. Lin Sufan. Why do you think the boy cried, "There is wolf," in the first time? Why do you think the boy cried wolf? When there is no wolf. Why do you think the boy cried wolf? Should I help you?
Yes.
Eva, can you help? Okay, Lean Salman. Why do you think the boy cried? There is one. Bravo. Because he was bored and he wanted to prank the villagers. He just wanted to trick or prank the villagers. Now we're going to read. I'm going to choose some. If you didn't have the chance to read in this session, you will be the ones to read in the next session. Done? Any question? Any question? Any question?
No.
Okay. Aline Z, start reading. When I say stop and I say, for example, Huda, Huda, you will start reading in the place where Aline stopped.
Okay. The boy who cried wolf. Long ago, a shepherd boy sat on a hilltop watching the villager sheep.
The village,
His
village sheep.
village sheep. He was not fond of his job.
Okay, thank you. Huda.
He didn't like it one bite.
One bit. This is short I. There is no magic E at the end. Bit. He didn't like it one bit. Bit. Continue.
Would have liked something wonderful to happen, but nothing remarkable ever did.
Thank you. Jude Junior.
Yes.
Continue reading. The
shepherd boy watched the clouds move softly by to stay busy. He saw horses, dogs, and dragons in the sky.
Thank you. Anna. Continue reading. Sulana. Okay, Lean Salman.
Yes.
Continue reading. He
made up stories with
Yes.
these things as hard
Characters. This is the word
characters.
Okay.
Okay.
Ali Hussein Bazdoon. Continue reading.
Teacher.
Yes.
From where? Teacher.
Lamar, yes, tell me. Ali, from here, from the first page. Just let me. Lamar, tell me. Okay.
We saw that afternoon.
No. Ali, from here. Then one day.
From where?
Here.
Then one day he had a better idea. He took
He took
a
deep
deep breath and cried
out.
out wolf.
Wolf, wolf.
The wolf is chasing the sheep.
برافو. علي جعفر.
Yes,
Continue reading. He stopped.
the
Villagers
are
ran
ran up the hill to help the boy.
برافو. برافو علي. سولانا.
Miss, what you are reading?
I will show you. Nurhan.
What?
Continue reading. He stopped here, the boy. Khalifa, we are reading here. It's in your reading book, page 120.
Okay. The
Reading.
boy long
Here,
when they got there, they
so
no
harmful wolf.
wolf.
Yeah. Eva.
Okay.
Eva.
What?
Continue reading. The boy
The boy
laughed. Shepherd I can't hear you, Eva. Brahim, and then Iba, okay?
Yes.
Read from here. Shepherd
Shepherd boy, don't cry wolf
unless
unless there real
really
is a wolf sound
set
the village
villager
they went back
down
the whole
hill. Iba, and after Iba is Amar Atwe.
that
Brahim, thank you. Iba, Lamar, can you hear me?
yes
Okay.
yes
Iba, start reading from here.
from where?
The page 121.
Okay.
That afternoon,
the boy
the boy again
cried out
out,
wolf,
wolf, out, wolf, wolf,
the
wolf, the wolf, this
is
this
chasing
is
chasing the sheep. Thank you, Iba. Ali Jawad.
chasing.
Continue reading. The villager
ran to help the boy again.
Bravo. They
saw no wolf.
the
The villagers were
angry.
angry. Don't
Cry.
cry,
Wolf.
wolf.
When
there is no
wolf.
wolf.
Thank you. Lamar. Lamar Atwe. Continue reading.
Yes.
They said. Continue. The
Yes. Where?
here.
Where?
The shepherd boy
Where? Teacher, where?
are here.
Teacher, I don't see where.
You can't see the screen. Here.
Yes, I see it.
The
Here?
shepherd
Yes.